solemn duty to protect Slumberland from the Nightmare King as I have done.
Beware, I hunger.
Welcome to Anime Appetizers. Are you ready for this one?
I guess, man. I
So, let me...
You guys have done
Preface
really
this.
well at some points, and I got to return Akira to you. I forgot to grab that.
It's fine.
But my friend, I don't know if we followed up on
No,
Akira.
let's
I
follow
don't
up on
think we
Akira
did.
first.
That movie, I think I've come to 4 different conclusions about what the movie was about, and I've seen it
about
one
right.
time. I've seen it one time.
Watch it again, you'll have 8.
So, when I finished the movie, and this is going to be kind of spoilers.
it's so tight.
When I finished the movie, I said, well, Akira, his cells or like his DNA existed in that canister. And so they were able to like use it to blow up the bad guy at the end. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. They used that, and that just fixed itself, and it was just a really weird movie. And then I decided, oh, it would make more sense. What makes sense to me is that Akira really did become a god. He realized his potential with the power and became a god for good. And the other guy, the bad guy in the movie, I can't think of his name again, but he became a god too because he became Tetsuo. Yeah. He realized his potential, and Akira intervened at the end of the movie and blew him up. And that's why at the end they're like, pretty much the Matrix Revolution's ending. Do you think we'll see him again? Perhaps someday.
Good job, Jake.
And again, you had said to me that the Matrix took a lot of
Influence.
influence off.
Not
it.
as
And I was
much
like,
as
that's the ending.
yeah.
That's the one. And that's
Not as
the one
much as Ghost in the Shell, but still.
Yeah.
But that's the one I'm on now too. Is like that's the ending that I at least have perceived.
But you did like it.
I
would you rate
didn't
it?
not like it.
What would you rate it? Like, I don't care, letter grades or out of 10, 10 being the best, whatever you want to...
As an art piece, I would...
Ooh, he's splitting. He's already splitting.
as an art piece, I would go 4 out of 5. But if I was gonna just take Joe Schmo and like, hey, you've never watched anime before, I would never be like, watch
You can't
this.
start with that.
Yeah.
A lot of people did, though.
I know,
but
But I mean, there's
it was a
more.
different
There's
time.
more things now that you could probably introduce people better.
If I was gonna introduce someone to anime, I would be like, watch Dragon Ball and then stop watching anime for several years. And
do
then
what I
watch,
did, is what he
yeah,
says.
and then watch the exact things that I did in
Yeah.
the order that I did.
So this week I'll be talking about something a little bit
Yes.
lighter.
Yes, so real quick, what I wanted to do a review of my favorite anime, Tokyo Ghoul, but we were going to have it, Jake and I kind of team up to be like, hey, Tommy, what do you think of this? But he's not ready yet, so pressure for that. But even more lighthearted than that would be this.
I would say way more lighthearted.
Yeah. I don't think Tokyo Ghoul is quite as... insert whatever word you want to put in there.
Akira
as
was
Akira.
kind of depressing. It was
Yeah.
really
But
depressing.
anyway, so from the director of Harry Potter, Home Alone, and the director of Fantasia, and way before any of those movies came out.
Is that real? Is he joking?
No, that's
No.
real.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the director of Harry Potter, Home Alone, and Fantasia, and a little bit before any of those movies came out, is all you, Tom.
This
Little
is
Nemo.
Little Nemo Adventures in Slumberland.
Welcome to Slumberland, my boy.
When a little boy has big dreams, anything is possible.
Your Majesty, may I present Little Nemo?
This is one of my favorites from when I was a kid. Probably one of my first, besides Speed Racer, like one of my first experiences with anime. A lot of people are kind of torn on this, if it's anime or not, but it was made by the same studio who made Akira. And it came out in Japan first and then dubbed here. So it's an anime.
It's an anime.
It's an anime. It's just because The eyes aren't super wide. It's still an anime. But I really liked it when I was a kid. I actually just rewatched it because I knew we were talking about it today. And nostalgia-wise, I really liked it still, and I would still recommend watching it. But it's definitely not super complex by any shot of the imagination.
Well, it's more for kids than
it's
most anime.
definitely for kids. So the story is Nemo. He has a chronic sleepwalker and has pretty vivid imagination. So it opens up his bed, takes flight, goes out the window. He's flying around. He sees circus in town and everything, and he's super excited about the circus. He sees all these characters he's going to meet later. I originally wanted to do something Christmassy for this because it's Christmas. And I had thought that this was a Christmas anime, but it's not. So I got confused. One of the main characters in the film is King Morpheus, and he's a big man with a big white beard. And for some reason I thought he was an anagram for Santa Claus. So he sends his messengers to Nemo in the real world, in our world, to come and be a playdate for his daughter, Princess Camille. And so he's like, oh, the princess is a girl? I've never played with a girl before, and that kind of thing. So he's like, okay, she gave me cookies. I'm going to come and play with her.
Because why not?
Yeah.
No one has ever accepted a royal invitation in his underwear.
And so he goes to
Why does he call upon Nemo?
Nemo.
You heard Morpheus.
Exactly. It's not said why.
Because why not?
Just pick some kid to...
Because
he's about her age.
He's the dreamer, and he's about her age.
Yeah. So.
All right.
But when he gets to Dreamland, he gets separated from the people who brought him there, and he's hunting around, and he comes to this shop filled with toys and trains. Again, this is why I thought it was Christmas. So there's the King Morpheus rides through. You don't know it's King Morpheus yet, but he rides through on this toy train, and he's laughing, and then it breaks. Nemo helps him fix it, and then the other guy that he came with finds him and says, "Oh, hey, Your Highness, this is Nemo." He's like, "Oh yeah, we met." And Nemo's like, "Your Highness," like I didn't realize that you were. But it turns out he wants him to be the Prince of Dreamland. So he's like grooming him to do that. He entrusts him first off with this key. Here's a key. It'll open any door in Dreamland. The symbol on the key, there's a door that matches that symbol. Whatever you do, don't open that. Don't open that. You can open any of the other door, but not the one with the symbol on the key.
Why?
And he gives this to like an 8-year-old child. Boy. And
God with Adam.
Pretty much, yeah. He meets this character Flip, this clown guy at the beginning who smokes cigarettes, and is Mickey Rooney.
Featuring the voice of Mickey Rooney as Flip.
Oh, did anyone ever tell you you're kind of cute?
Oh, good.
And
no Asian voice or anything.
No, and Mickey Rooney, just regular Mickey Rooney.
Yeah.
And Mickey Rooney convinced him to open it, and that kind of brings a calamity upon Dreamland that has to be fixed. So that's the story of Little Nemo. A lot of people don't know about this one. A lot of people our age, though, who played Nintendo remember this game, Little Nemo Dream Master, had no idea that it was a movie before this. Mm-hmm. So I've talked to a lot of people who played this, and they really like this. It's made by Capcom. That's great.
Oh, then I've never played it, but you said Capcom. So
Capcom this era is excellent. So this is a lot like Kirby. It doesn't really... It kind of follows this. In fact, you got to save King Morpheus. But you feed animals candy, and then you transform into the animals when you jump into them. You fusion with them. And then you use their abilities to get keys in the levels and go on to the next level. Yeah, so, kind of like Kirby. This came out 3 years before Kirby. But anyway, I thought this was Christmas. It wasn't.
No, I think that's
close enough to me. I think
fitting.
It's kind of more family friendly than some of the other things we've.
And if I remember right, I got this game for Christmas one year.
There you go.
So. Not this exact
Way to tie
copy.
it in.
Not this exact copy.
No, that looks like a more collectibles copy.
Yeah, I bought this one later, but I have 2 copies now. My loose copy from when I was a kid, and then also this one. So Little Nemo, I'd recommend watching it one time, especially if you have kids that might want to watch something different besides Baby Shark or Paw Patrol or whatever's out there now.
That's pretty much it.
So, Henry and I watched it today. He didn't care about it, but he's also 2 months old, so.
It'll come. It'll happen.
But that's my recommendation for anime appetizers today. Both of these, actually. I don't know if we can include video games in anime appetizers, but...
Yeah.
It's a video game of an anime. I think let it pass, right?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So thanks for that. Remember to like, share, get a prescription to Nerd Buffet, and hopefully we'll introduce you to some more things.
And Merry Christmas. Allegedly.
Beware.